to me, at the end of the day, 100% my thoughts on it is you should definitely... Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex Wittig and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have so much energy. I'm so excited for today's video. I hope you guys are as well. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed, your post notification bells on, and throw a video a like if you enjoy. Today's like goal is 500 likes. And guys, this video is a good one, so stay tuned and stay excited. So I got this package in the mail and I'm super excited about it. It's an Amazon car mod, and honestly, it's a must for anybody that has aftermarket wheels, essentially. I'm really excited for you guys to see what's in the box. So let's pull the tilted TDI outside. Let's get a better look at this and let's get a rundown. Oh, he cleared it. So for me, this mod was 100% a no-brainer. I have aftermarket wheels on this car. They're heavily cambered. I don't want to pop the bead off. And if I get a slow leak, I'll do that while I'm driving. And I tend to drive a little bit fast, especially if I'm parked somewhere and I air out and I go fender to lip. As you guys can see, the fender goes between the lip and the back, and in the front here, it tucks. So one thing that's definitely needed is this thing right here, and I'm super excited to show you guys. I went on Amazon, I spent 30 bucks, and I think it's so worth it because I should have had this a long time ago when I would have needed it so long ago. I got a Tpms tire pressure monitoring system. It goes right on the valve stems. It's from Amazon. It's not sponsored. It's not paid for, nothing. It's just something that I need, that I think maybe you guys would need if you have aftermarket wheels with aftermarket tires and you want to monitor that stuff without having to get out of your car every single day. So this is what the package looks like for any of you guys who are going to look this up exactly. I will have the link in the description. They should pay me, but it's whatever. I'm excited to use this, and I'll let you guys know how it is also. This package is really nice. I open it up, it's got the directions, comes with some hardware, some mounting brackets for the dash. It's got this little system that actually goes on your dash. We'll open that up in a second. You guys can hear it going off right now. That's what I thought was an issue when it was in my mailbox. I was a little sketched out. It comes with this foam block. You remove the foam block and you've got these 4 valve stem caps right here, and these will actually thread right onto the valve stems. Before we go any further with today's video, guys, I wanted to remind you we're gonna be doing a 20,000 subscriber giveaway with ecstuning.com. They're gonna be helping us out with a gift basket for one of you lucky subscribers once we hit 20,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys are subscribed, that your post notification bell is on, that you follow my Instagram at tilted_TDI, and comment done down below, and that is all that's needed. And get back to the video. There it goes, it's going off again. But one really cool thing about this is it comes with this little wrench so you're gonna be able to tighten these things down with. But what I'm most interested is this thing right here. I'm sliding the package off it really softly, and this thing is really cool. This goes onto your dash, and right here in the packaging is the pad that sticks to your dash, and this thing goes to. The reason it goes inside of your windshield, it goes like in that part of your windshield, is because it's got this solar panel on here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this actually inside of my dash, but I think it looks pretty cool right there. I can face it towards myself. From my visual point for right here, I can see all the pressures really well, and it's actually saying the battery's empty, but now it's saying it's charging because of the solar panel. Yes, this is basically a cheaper version of a stock TPMS system that would be in a stock vehicle. If you want to swap over your sensors from your stock wheels to your aftermarket wheels, you could totally do that, but it's a little more work, and this is cool because you could take it from one car to another, and it's not permanent. It spins right onto the valve stem. I've also changed the brightness of the screen. I figured out how to do that. It is super bright in person, but on the camera, it's not picking it up so well, and this is really cool because it actually flashes like, hey, rear left or front right, and it will tell you directly that a little alarm will go off that's really annoying and keeps going off because these aren't on the car yet and this thing is on. So I'm gonna read more into these directions, and I want to come to you guys with a lot more information because this thing's a little weird to set up, but it's really easy to install. So I figured out the settings on this. It's just a middle M button, which means menu, and then to the right of that there's a button, and it just runs you through how high do you want the pressure, and then once you select your pressure, you press M again, and that's yes, and then you just run through all 4 tires. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and mount this up to the tires, and we're gonna use our little wrench we got here. And also it has a charging cable if you're not gonna use a solar panel, and that is telling us, hey Alex, that we don't have any air in the system, so I gotta hook these up. So I've got all these tire pressure sensors actually in my hand right now, and I'm gonna make sure that I hook up the front left to the front left and the rear right to the rear right, and so on, so that if we have a slow leak, I actually know which tire to check out, because you can't just put these anywhere, and we don't want to have a random leak and not be able to source it. So the first one I'm installing is the rear left. Get that nice and snug down. This is a really cool system. You just take this little wrench, tighten this down. Now that's all snug. We're gonna spin this on to here. It's gonna leak a little bit. If you guys want to help out the channel and get the engagement up on the channel, all you have to do is comment down below #VW for #Volkswagen. If you love Volkswagen as much as me, let's comment down below #VW. Gonna tighten this down now, snugged. I'm gonna back this off, and then I'm gonna tighten him down onto this guy so he won't want to back off. Now I got this nice and tightened up. Let's go check our PSI. Actually reading 57 PSI. So I lost a PSI, but that is no big deal. 57 PSI is okay with me as long as we don't go below 45. I set the preset to 49, but 45 is usually like my super safe zone. 60 PSI is where I like it, and 45 PSI is a no-go. I'm definitely airing you up. I'm not gonna lie either, these actually don't look too bad on there. I don't even run valve stems on my car, so the fact that these are on there is not that bad. I would gladly show up to a meet and have those on there and not think twice about it. I have friends at shows who will just take them off at shows, completely understand it. I probably would too, but as far as driving around daily, when I daily drive this vehicle, even though I have 3 cars and I have a stock Mark 6, I do like the dailiest car and I don't like to worry about tire pressure, so that's awesome. Now let's go install the rest of them. Front and left. When you do this, you kind of want to do it quick and it won't even leak, but I did it slowly before and it leaked a little bit. So now that that's tight, I'm gonna snug up the back with the wrench. Nice and snug. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure you're subscribed and you hit post notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. And if you guys didn't already like the video, make sure you like it. And if you have any suggestions for future videos or what I should do differently in my videos, definitely leave a comment down below. Perfect. I did encounter one small issue in installing these sensors, is that this little wrench that they provide you with actually had bent on the first sensor. I went a little bit too hard and I bent it, but in my opinion it wasn't too hard, but it was too hard for this. So I threw it back in the vise and I actually bent it back a little bit, and the rest of them, all 3 of them, in the installation was perfect on them. So it's not the biggest deal, but definitely something to watch out for if you get this kit. So I plugged everything in, I went over to the car and I noticed that the back right tire was actually reading 0, and I know it's at 60 PSI because I checked it before I put it on. So I'm thinking that the battery is dead inside of the sensor, but luckily this thing comes with 2 extra sensor batteries, which is awesome because the sensor battery should last up to about a year, so there's no issue with that. But maybe the battery that was put in there was junk, but this is still reading 0, so I'm actually going to go over there and take the cap off of it and we're going to replace this battery. What's really cool about these is you can just remove this back cap without actually removing the sensor, so you can leave it on there nice and tight if you don't have the proper tools. Now this slides right out and it's no issue. You want to note that the back side of this, the rounded side, goes facing in towards the sensor. Got the new battery up in there, so let's hope that that helps. And just like that, the sensor is reading 68 PSI, which might actually be possible because it's super hot outside. These tires have been sitting here for about an hour now, and they might have risen in pressure since we pulled them out of the cold garage. I went ahead and I took the old battery and put it back in and took the new battery out, and it actually worked again. So maybe it just had to be in reset mode. So I'm actually going to take that new battery and put it back in the packaging and save it for a later date. No reason in letting it just go bad or throw it out because it's fine. So I put that battery back in and then it's good. So everything's installed, ready to go. So let's hop into this car, drive it around, see what our readings are, and I'm actually pretty interested. Hopefully you guys are as well, because this is pretty cool, and it's honestly a must if you have aftermarket wheels. Now the visuals you're able to get on the display screen as a driver are really good. That's where most people would mount it with the sticky pad, but I'm gonna go ahead and refrain from that, maybe do some Velcro at a later point, but I honestly think I'm just gonna leave it so I can just remove it whenever I want. That's 63, 59, 58, and 67, so the back right wheel has a little bit higher PSI than I would like, but it's whatever, and I get a live readout, which is awesome as I'm driving. If it starts to go lower than that 49 PSI preset, I will get the alarm. Now, I caved, and I am gonna put this on there because I did try moving it, and it did move a little bit. So before we go ahead and mount this up 100%, I wanna make sure that I'm gonna be happy with what I'm looking at, and right about there, I'm happy with that. So as the driver, I could see that, and that is awesome, and you could change the dimming capabilities of it, so late at night it'll be just as bright as that, and during the day you put it up. Let's start this thing up, let's go for a drive, check the PSI, and do some polls. Also guys, I wanted to give a huge shout out to Baggy Pratty on Instagram. He commented down below that he really loves my content, and I've honestly been friends with Baggy Pratty for a long time, and he's from Canada. So if you guys want the chance for an Instagram shout out, comment down below why you guys watch my channel and why you come back every single day, and you'll have the chance to win a free shout out for Instagram. And yeah, let's get on to the video. Hear it, I'm saying? Ooh. Now let's pull this thing out and let's rip it. Tire pressures are good. Temperatures are a little higher on the right side because it was in the sun. So this thing's working really cool. This thing's already adding a whole bunch of security. I just hit a few potholes and I didn't even like notice them. And sometimes I'll be like, oh, my tire might DB there, something like that, and no issues. So that's a huge like stepping stone for me and like security. I'm already loving this thing. PSIs are still exactly where we left them, and even though this thing is in the sun, the display is still super clear. So I'm in traffic right now. I'm going a little bit slower than I would like to, but I went over a railroad track for a TikTok a little faster than I should have. Oh no, a railroad track. Oh my God, did you hear that? And I literally would have thought I DB'd by the noises that it made, and still full pressure, so we're good. So that's nice. I would have thought I DB'd, I would have checked my tire, but it's good. Now we're about to hit some potholes, so I'm interested to see how this is gonna feel, and also to see what these are gonna do. I would usually avoid these, but this time no. Tire pressure actually went up 1%, so that's a little weird. Usually I would avoid those potholes, but I did that for you guys. But that seems to be good. So I've done about 10 miles of driving, and the PSIs have actually gone up because the tires have warmed up and the PSI rises. So the front right tire has always had a slow leak in it, but I tightened the valve stem itself because it's a 3-piece valve stem, and it was a little bit loose, and now it's hopefully done leaking forever, which would be amazing, so I would never have to refill it up. But anyway, this thing is cruising. Let's do a ball. Woo! We're about to come up on a road track that's cracked my wheel, and nothing. If you guys don't already have these sensors mounted into your car, you're really messing up. You should definitely get them. It really does stink that I'm giving them this much advertisement and they're not paying me, but at the end of the day, the more you guys like the video and you subscribe, that would really help out, and we can continue this and we continue buying these fun parts. So I'm gonna head back to the house and let's do one more pull. Car is super fun, super fast, and I'm really excited to get the other builds going. I just ordered some parts for the TT through ECS. If you guys need parts, definitely hit up ecstuning.com. Link is in my description, and that helps me out greatly. Every time you guys make a purchase, that helps me out, and that helps me buy more parts for the channel. Every dollar I make goes right back towards the channel, and that's why I'm wearing $10 slides on my feet right now. So hit that link in my description and definitely get yourself some ECS tuning parts. But I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this ride home. The sensors are working great, and let's head back to the house. Driving this thing is amazing, but we're home, so let's give a review of this stuff. I'll tell you one thing that's true about driving these cars, and it's not that they are chick magnets, it's that they are repellent. Besides that, we are home. All right guys, so now that I got a whole drive in of this car and I got to feel out these sensors and what they do, to me, at the end of the day, 100% my thoughts on it is you should definitely get it. It sucks that, you know, that they're not paying me for this, but it's really cool that I'm able to help you guys out. Now these sensors work absolutely amazing. They tell me the tire temperature, which is crazy. It's crazy. So I could tell, since the sun was on one side of my car, that the tires were a little bit hotter on the one side, and I could tell because the tire pressure was rising. And I think that's a really cool feature about this. So I sent the temperature maximum on them at the max, because let's say I'm in a parking lot, they overheat. I don't want the sensor going off, so I maxed that out. I maxed the PSI for the pressure going all the way up. So I got 80 PSI max, and then my lowest pressure is 49. So my overall thoughts on this is it's 100% a go. The link is down in my description. I think you guys would greatly benefit from this. Honestly, I think it's really cool and I really like it, and I'm not afraid of debeating anymore as I'm driving. On that note guys, that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed, and remember, if you're not subscribed, make sure you guys are subscribed and your post notification bell is on, and give the video a like if you enjoyed today's video, please, and comment down below any of your suggestions and anything else I should buy from Amazon. I would love to do these Amazon videos once in a while. They're pretty cool and they're pretty fun, and I benefited from this, so that's awesome. Don't let anyone put you down. If you think your car is cool, and if you enjoy things about your car, definitely just keep doing you, and don't let anyone put you down about it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please come back for more. I'll see you guys in the next one, and just remember, you guys are awesome. Peace. If you stayed always to the end and you stayed through the piece, I want you guys to know you guys really mean a lot to me. For the people who watch the video all the way through, you guys are truly fans, and you mean the world to me. I just really do appreciate it. I wanted to reach out to you guys. I know a lot of people don't make it to the end. They don't watch the video all the way through. And I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate you, and that I hope you're having a great day, and I hope your builds are doing amazing. So guys, you made it all the way to the end. Just know You're awesome. And just keep doing you. Peace.